Look at us.
So cute.
I need to...
Blow yourself?
Yeah.
Buy my merch, guys.
Buy my merch. Okay. Like, I don't want to be weird, but this was made for me. I didn't just have a pillow with my face on it, but I have to, you know, hide the pooch because I had a big lunch today. So okay, so we're doing this the second time because the first time we didn't have a video. So hello guys and welcome back. We're doing this because this is gonna be a Q&A about me, to get to know me. And yeah, so this is my boyfriend Tyrell. Say hi.
Hi guys, I'm Tyrell. Tunzo.
How old are you? Just kidding.
Is this an interview for me?
And what school did you come from? Just kidding.
Came from the streets.
Yeah.
I come from the streets.
Anyway, sounding so white. I came from the streets.
So I came from the streets originally.
Yeah.
But then I moved up to the suburbs.
The suburbs. Okay, so let's go to the questions now.
Alright, so let's get to the big bread and butter. So you are an English major.
I am.
From the University of Manitoba.
I am. I came from that school.
So what was it that made you study English?
I mean, it was easy. Just kidding. No, I was a big reader growing up, and reading and writing has always been my passion, even though I don't write as much as I want to write, and even though I'm not reading as much as I want to read, and I'm taking a long ass time to finish this one book. But it's been my passion ever since growing up. I loved to read and I love to analyze everything that I've read, so I just thought, hey, nursing's not for me. And yeah, I ended up convincing my parents to let me get an English degree, and it worked out.
How'd they react to that?
Well, they didn't really have a choice. I had a small mental breakdown. I was taking science courses for a while for nursing, because if you can't tell, I'm Filipino, and if you don't know the stereotype, Filipinos go to nursing. But yeah, I just ended up having a mental breakdown, and I was like, I really don't want it. And then my parents asked me what I wanted to take, and I was like, English. And they were like, is there money there? And I was like...
And what's the answer to that question after years of being an English major?
No. There is no money in English. Unless you want to go into teaching.
Or if you want to be the English and invade other countries. A lot of money in that.
But I will never be...
Deep. Woke.
Yeah, I know. Hashtag woke. Hashtag deep. Okay.
So did you studying English have anything to do with not wanting to be perceived as a fob? Or fresh off the boat, for those who don't know the term?
Not really. Like I said, I grew up loving to read and loving to write. I mean, it was definitely culture shock, because the things that I was used to aren't really something that people in North America, I think, can relate to. So it was culture shock, and also it was pretty hard to be relatable, hashtag relatable. But I don't think it really mattered in the end, because even now, right, people are screaming for representation, all that. So I think this time is the best time to get your stuff in any type of creative realm. I think it's just a matter of being,
It's just a matter of writing.
Yeah.
More than 6 pages.
Just kidding. So angry. Wow. I love being attacked, you guys.
So my next question then would lead into, why don't you write as much as you want?
Why don't I write as much as I want? Laziness? No.
No.
No. Yeah, first of all, it's laziness, I think. Second of all, it's just really hard to put things into words. Honestly, it's so hard because I have images in my head and I have scenarios in my head and I've written outlines. It's just hard to expand them. It's what I'm trying to get into here. It's hard to expand on ideas, to be honest, and put the right words. So I get frustrated and then I don't write, which is bad because like they say, just to write, just keep writing. And that's something that I just don't do. And
why don't you do it? It's too frustrating for you.
Yeah, it's too frustrating for me because I feel like if I write something now and it's not working out the way I want it to, then I'll just end up deleting them, which I don't want to happen.
And you shouldn't delete your work.
I know I shouldn't delete my work, but it does happen because I let it happen. Just kidding. How about you? Just kidding.
Wow.
Let's talk about you.
This isn't about me.
I know.
Alexis.
I know.
So when you're writing
Mm-hmm.
or studying,
Mm-hmm.
how are you going to plan to limit distractions?
Wow, I love this job interview, guys. Like Mahatma Gandhi said. Just kidding. Wait, can you repeat the question? I already forgot.
Distractions. How are you gonna limit them?
Can you believe? I actually did forget. Sorry. Limit distractions. Wait.
Because there's a lot of times where you're supposed to be studying where I'll be getting a lot of texts.
But that's how I study. No, I work under pressure. Like, I'm better under pressure. Just kidding. I don't know, man. Like, how to limit distraction? I don't know. I haven't mastered that part, so I don't really have an answer for that. I guess just get off social media. Focus on whatever you're doing. Ugh, that's like too
How you
vague.
gonna get off social media?
By deleting your apps. I don't know. There are apps out there that help you do that. There are ways to do it, but honestly, I'm not the best person to give advice about that because I still get distracted about every single thing.
Yeah, I wasn't asking for you to give advice. I know, but like, how you're gonna do it for yourself.
For myself, I don't know because. Okay, so here's the thing about me, right? Even if I don't have my phone with me and I'm reading, I'm studying or whatever, I disassociate like so quickly like this if I'm not interested with what I'm doing or it's too boring for me or I'm too frustrated. So
you say you work well under pressure, so what I'm hearing is I need to make you homeless and not let you come back in the house until you finish the screenplay. Huh?
Oh, honey, my parents are
ecstatic.
Yeah, will be ecstatic to have me back. So, is that really a threat?
I have all your stuff here. I mean,
you know what? Stuff is stuff. Money's money. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, I could see you living without your things.
Yeah. When we moved in, I think I had like a bajillion bags of clothing and like boxes and boxes of books. Well, this guy had like 6 bins of stuff.
And my cow.
And his cow stuffed toy.
Stuffed toy?
That he's had as a baby. What? Should I say it's your baby?
It is a stuffed animal. It is a stuffed version of a living creature.
Why is this happening to me? Oh my god, this video is gonna show how we're gonna break up. Just kidding. Hey, I'm done.
Okay, so
that was so unhinged.
So I guess another question, it's not even on here, but I'm just gonna ask.
Mm-hmm.
Why does buying things give you so much comfort? Why does it bring you peace when you're financially hindering yourself?
It brings me peace. You fucking suck, man. I don't know. I love buying stuff. That's it.
Let's dig deeper.
Is this
What does
is
it
this
feel
therapy?
like?
Okay, so
You missed your
today
session.
my psychiatrist fucking canceled the appointment without telling me. So now I'm getting a free session today. I don't know. It's just whenever I want something and if I can't get it, it's just gonna be in my head the whole time.
So it's not that it brings you joy, it's that not having it brings you FOMO.
I guess so.
Damn.
Can we like stray away from these questions now because, you know.
I told you I ain't gonna let you just cookie cutter things.
I know, but still. Oh my god, I'm being
least-
attacked.
I need at least a cake.
Fine.
A cupcake.
A cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cupcake. That
Yeah.
question was a cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Fine, I'll go to a little lighter question next. Why are you such a meme?
I'm not a meme.
You're literally holding your face while I'm interviewing you. This is pretty memey.
This is pretty memey. I mean, it's not on purpose. It just happens. It's just my life, guys. Like, I'm pretty memey.
Did it have to do with your Tumblr upbringing?
Do not mention. Do not clown Tumblr. Tumblr was the shit. But why am I memey? I don't know. I was just brought up in a world where memes were a thing, and now I just meme a lot. And that's my life. And if you can't handle it, then leave.
You can't handle me at my worst. Certainly at my best.
best.
Alright, how much of your personality was influenced by internet culture?
My whole personality was influenced by the internet. Because social media, we grew up with it. What else?
What about coming here? Like, how much of what you expected Canada to be was from internet culture and what was portrayed?
I don't know. I think we talked about this on the first recording, but I didn't really know.
So answer it again.
Yeah, I know, but I really didn't know anything about Canada until we moved here. Like, I only knew about the US and like other countries that are popular, but nothing about Canada, to be honest.
Well, other than how much of America, because America and Canada are
Kind of the
two
same,
different,
right?
So
Yeah. If anyone knew who Rich Brian was, that's basically how it was for me too.
were you shotgunning juices in your bathtub like Rich Brian?
No, but like there are like some stuff like teenagers would do in movies or like TV shows that I didn't get. Or like being grounded. I wasn't grounded or anything. Or having curfews. I had curfews, but it wasn't as liberated as it was
That's
here. Because my curfew was like 6 p.m. And that was it. If I go over that, I was dead. But I wasn't getting, I didn't get any, I wasn't grounded or anything. I didn't get punishments. Oh no, my punishment was having my phone taken away from me. That was like the main thing. Or not being able to use the computer, the family computer, right? But like having a family computer is like kind of the same as here before, right? Like there are houses that didn't have computers for everyone. There's a room for it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Did that answer the question? Because I don't think it did. But like,
I mean,
there's just some similarities, I think, and then there are differences that I didn't get, but at the same time I learned them on the internet, so it wasn't as bad when I moved here. So that's why the internet like shaped me, because it's something that it's a place where I can learn everything without experiencing them. And then when I get to that place, when I get, stuck in that place, I kind of know what to expect.
yeah. You also watched a lot of SNL.
Yeah,
Learned a lot of English from SNL.
I learned a lot of English from late night talk shows, SNL, Mad TV.
So were you over the top when you came here?
No,
Like,
not really.
Hi guys.
No, like
How's it going?
no, because I knew it wasn't. I knew it was some variety shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew it wasn't like.
Because there are some weebs who will go to Japan like, Yamate, Nani, senpai.
No, I hate that so much. No, I knew where I knew where to cut the line. Like I knew where to set the boundaries. I mean, if I did that, I would have been still the same. I think. Like most of them are still the same, or they ended up being furries,
True.
right? And I didn't become a furry.
You were kind of like a scene girl though, and you matured out of that.
Not a scene girl, I was hipster.
You still are kind of a hipster.
No, I'm not. Just because
How many Apple products you have?
That's not being a hipster. That's just being brainwashed. We're cutting that out.
No, that's staying.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
let that soak into the audience.
No. But yeah. So that answers the question, I think.
Answers the question. Yes, ma'am. So, time to go on to the dating question.
Dating question.
So you were on Tinder a lot and Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
We met on Bumble.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time you said that guys were expecting you to be very quiet, what's the word? Obedient housewife type. And some of them would get annoyed when you weren't.
Mm-hmm.
So how has stereotyping affected your dating life? And have you ever played into a stereotype to impress?
Oh no.
someone?
I never played into the stereotype like that way.
Mm-hmm.
I would play along with it just to be polite because I don't really like being rude to people that I don't know just because it happened and then I met them in real life,
Yeah.
and it's just awkward all around, and that's something that I try to avoid. Even though confrontation, I'm okay with confrontations, but something that could be avoided, I'm just, I would do that instead of like confronting people. But anyway, so I never really played along so I would impress someone. I would play along to be polite, and then the stereotypes here, like I said, it was culture shock. It was just something that I didn't, like I didn't think would actually happen outside of TV shows and movies.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I would hear stuff, like I knew racism is a thing. Like I knew that white men would go to Asia to find their what's the word for that?
Mail order.
Yeah,
bride.
mail order brides.
Or their underage sex toy.
Yeah, so they would do that. I knew that because they would show that on TV in the Philippines too. But I didn't think it was prominent on Tinder and Bumble as well until I got to meet them. It's just a way you communicate with them, I think. If they're rude, then be rude right back. But if you can tell that they're not doing it out of like just to be hurtful, but because that's literally how they were taught, I think sometimes in my head, and this is gonna be very
I'm about to hear something problematic.
this is gonna be problematic and this is gonna be controversial, but I think sometimes coddling people helps. Like when you explain stuff to them and it's like something that they're just learning, I feel like it's not wrong to spoon feed it to them. Because I feel like it's not gonna stick to them if you're aggressive.
True.
Yeah. So I just never really like aggression when it comes to explaining, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But even after you try to explain it and they're still like, nah, that's wrong, that's not me. And that's when you go off.
All right.
I know.
So, this is all the main questions I have, I believe so.
How long is this now? Ooh, wow.
24 minutes, goddamn.
I think it's time for
We're going to the speed round. So for the speed round, I'm going to ask you 10 quick questions that's going to give people a little bit more insight onto who you are as Alexis Torres Jurado. Okay, are you ready?
I am.
All right. So we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Celebrity crush.
Chris Jamal Evans. Chris Evans, sorry. That's a meme.
America's ass.
America's ass.
Favorite color.
Green. Green.
Favorite animal.
Pandas. And cats.
Favorite superhero.
Favorite superhero.
This is a speed round, honey.
Oh,
not
shit.
A fake round.
Fine, Black Panther, just because it was the movie we watched when we became a couple.
Favorite song.
Favorite song? Right now? Anything by Carly Rae Jepsen.
Favorite supervillain.
You. Just kidding. That supervillain from Aladdin. The skinny guy.
Jafar.
Yeah. I
can
love
tell
that
he's your
guy.
favorite because he didn't even know his name.
I know, but I don't know anyone's names.
Favorite food.
Favorite food. Anything pasta.
Thought it was kare kare.
I mean, Filipino food, yeah, kare kare.
Alright, favorite meme.
Favorite meme. I really love that meme. The girl. It's like, it makes no sense, love. I love that meme. No one's gonna get that, but we're just gonna put it up. Yeah.
Bing. Okay. Favorite clothing brand.
I don't have a favorite clothing brand. I just shop on ASOS.com a lot.
She got the sauce.
And Essence.com. Anything with the sense. Just kidding. Yeah, those are like the two places that I shop from. Oh, and now I shop from Shein because it's fucking cheap.
Nice. Last question. Favorite black person.
You.
Good.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, so why are you a bigot? You're not picking MLK. Did you not have a dream?
Nah, man. Let everyone else have a dream. Oh my god, do you guys want to hear about my dream from the other night? If so...
If it's not R-rated.
Put it on. It's not R-rated. Okay. If so, go in the comments and say, Alexis, I want to know about your dream. Trust me, you'll want to know about this dream. Yeah.
Alright, bang bang.
How long is that?
We are at 28 minutes. When we cut it down, probably like 25.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
Is there anything you want to say to your audience?
I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to Restless with Alex and Alexis. I'm
Alex.
And I'm Alexis. So yeah, I really do appreciate everyone who has been listening and been sharing our posts on Instagram and sharing our podcast to the people they know. I really appreciate that. And so yeah, thank you so much. Anyway, this interview is done. Thank you so much, Tyrell, for those lovely questions.
No problem.
Thank you so much for those questions. So guys, if you want to follow him, he is Tunzo204 on Twitter, Instagram, and what else?
SoundCloud, I think.
SoundCloud, yep. He makes music.
I did make music.
He did make music, and he's gonna make some more music. Trust me, I will find a way for him to make more music. Just kidding. And he's also a web developer.
Not web developer, game developer.
Game developer. Sorry, I'm not a nerd.
I'm not using HTML and JavaScript. I'm using C# and JavaScript.
I'm not a nerd. Just kidding.
You read books.
That's just being a person.
That's a nerd.
That's a nerd.
Do you want to be on a computer or do you want to be looking at letters on paper?
I mean, isn't it the same looking at random letters on paper, random letters on the computer, and numbers? That's both, babe.
Yeah, but then it creates a video game.
You create them, you don't play them.
I do both.
You do, but like you also create them. That's being a nerd. That's being a dork. Anyway, this is gonna start a fight. Just kidding, no. Or is it? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna fight.
We're gonna go fight.
So we're gonna go fight. But yeah, thank you so much. So follow us and go on at Restless Pod to, you know, see what's happening to Alex and I. So yeah. Bye. Okay. High five. Oh, you know what? Let's end it this way. You know those pictures of mayors and like yeah, like that was unhinged. Thank you so much, babe.